Hello friends, yesterday I have started chain device. We have introduced activize and passivize with examples, as well as we have started the first method, that is according to tense how to convert active into passivize. We have taken the examples in present, past and future. Simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense. Simple, now just two tenses have been completed. Sorry, I think that future tense has been also completed. In future, we had taken simple future and future perfect. It means first method has been completed. Among 12 subkinds, only 8 tense can be changed into passivize. Remaining 4 tense cannot be changed into passivize. I have given all that information in the rules. Now I am starting second method. Pay attention carefully. I am taking second method. Pay attention. Second method is having modal auxiliary verb. Having modal auxiliary verb. Just take title, don't take modal auxiliary verbs. We shall, would, should, may, might, must, can, could, ought to, need to and dare to. Will, shall, would, should, may, might, must, can, could, ought to, need to and dare to. These are the modal auxiliaries. If in the given any sentence, if there could be any modal auxiliary, then we have to make one additional change. Let's learn about that. First, I take some examples here. We must respect our elders. She can play the violin. All boys would submit their projects in time. Okay, look here. These three AV sentences having modal auxiliary verbs. Which additional change should be done in passivized sentence? Look, we must respect our elders. In this sentence, our elders, it is object. While converting into passivized, first take that object, our elders. According to our rule, then take modal auxiliary verb must Then look, that additional change is we have to add be. We have to add be after the modal auxiliary verb. After the modal auxiliary verb. Then respect into respected. Past participle of the main verb. Then put by. Then will to us. Then will to us. Our elders must modal auxiliary verb. Then be respect into respected, then by, then will to us. Our elders must be respected by us. It is passive. It means all rules are same. Just we have to take additional word be after modal auxiliary verb. Now next sentence. She can play the violin. She can play the violin. Violin is object first step at the place of subject. The violin, the modal auxiliary verb can. After can, take be according to our rule. Playing to played. V3, then by, then she into her. Subjective case into objective case. Now next, all boys would submit their projects in time. All boys would submit their projects. Take that object, their projects. Then take modal auxiliary verb would. After would take be, submit into submitted, submit into submitted, in time, then by, then all boys, then all boys. That is subjective adjectives. All boys would submit their projects in time. Their projects would be, would, then be, additional change, submit into V3, submitted, in time, adverb as it is, then by, then the subject of the AV sentence, all boys. In this way, we can convert into passive voice. Just we have to add be after the modal auxiliary verb. Okay. Now, what should you do? After title, take these all auxiliary verbs by red pen in bracket. Then I give just one rule. Then you take examples. Write down these modal auxiliaries by red pen. Take these modal auxiliary verbs in bracket by red pen. After this, take one rule. Take one rule by blue pen. I am giving that rule. If the given AV sentence, if the given AV sentence has, if the given AV sentence has any one of the modal auxiliary verbs, any one of the modal auxiliary verbs given above, then add be, then add be, be should be into single commas, then add be after such modal auxiliary verb, after such modal auxiliary verb in PV sentence, in PV sentence, in PV sentence, full stop. Okay, after that to write down these three examples. Write down these three examples. Write down these three examples. We must respect our leaders. She can play the violin. All boys would submit their projects in time. Look, if you have written these examples, then I start third method. Pay attention. Imperative sentence. We have learned about imperative sentence. Imperative sentences are such sentences which start from main verb, which is started from main verb, and such imperative sentences express commands, requests, suggestions, warnings, etc. Means imperative sentences not only express commands, but they also express suggestions, requests, orders, commands, warnings, etc. You should know that imperative sentences always start with main verb. Then look how to convert such imperative sentence into passive voice. First, I write one structure. Let plus object plus be plus B3 plus other verbs. Okay, look. Let plus object plus B plus B3 plus other words. It is the structure to convert imperative sentence into passive voice. Okay. Now I take some examples. First example: open your textbooks. I am taking some simple examples. Make your actions better and better. Make your actions better and better. Don't neglect your health. Don't neglect your health. Okay, now pay attention here how to convert these imperative sentences into passive voice. We have to just put these sentences into the structure, then that will be passive voice. Open your textbooks. It is very simple sentence. This sentence is started with open with main verb, so it is imperative. Open is main verb, your textbooks is object. Start with late, then your textbooks. Take object according to you, then put be, then write open into open, open into open. It is passive voice. Let your textbooks be open, open into open. It is passive voice. Just we have to put this imperative sentence into this structure. That will be passive voice. Make your actions better and better. Look, make is verb, its object, better and better is adverb. Start with let, then take object, then put be. After object we have to put be, then V3 make into made, then better and better. Better and it is into passive voice. Let your actions be made better and better. Now next sentence, don't neglect your health. It is negative imperative. It is negative. If the given imperative would be negative, then add not before be. Then add not before be in the structure. Other changes are said. Instead of don't, we have to put not before be in the structure. Then look, neglect is verb, your health is object. So start with let, then your health, let your health. Then take not before be, take not because it is negative imperative. Then neglect into neglected. Neglect into neglected. It is passive voice of negative imperative. Let your health not be neglected. Okay. These are the examples of imperative sentence. Now you just first take this structure by red pen, box it. After this structure we have to take one line in blue pen, then we have to take structures. Write that structure. Write that structure in the red pen and box it. Take one line below the structure by blue pen. If the given imperative sentence will be negative, if the given imperative sentence will be negative, if the given imperative sentence will be negative, then add not before be. Then add not, put not into single inverted commas. Then add not before be. B should be into single inverted commas. Then add not before be in the passivized sentence. In the passivized sentence. Full stop. All the changes are same. All the changes are same. Full stop. Below that rule, take these three examples. Below that rule, take these three examples. Then I start next method. Okay, if you have taken these three examples, then I start next fourth method, that is having two objects. Having two objects. Just pay attention here. Look, some activized sentences may have two objects, namely direct and indirect. Look, how to convert such activized into passivized, we are going to learn. First, I write some examples here. Look, I have written two examples. He gave me a nice gift. We should offer him a job. In these sentences, if we consider first example, he gave me a nice gift. Me and nice gift are two objects. Me and nice gift. Among these objects, which is direct object and which is indirect object? First, let's decide them, which is direct and which is indirect. I had given one clue to find out the object. Use the same clue here. It means if you ask a question to verb by what, then getting answer will be direct object. Direct object. If you ask a question to verb by whom, then getting answer will be indirect object. So I ask a question to verb by what. What gave means what did he give? We get nice gift. This part as an answer, indirect object. What did he give? A nice gift. It is indirect. Sorry, it is direct object. It is direct object. When we ask a question to verb by what, then getting answer will be direct object. When we ask a question to verb by whom, then getting answer will be indirect object. Okay. Now we can convert this active voice into passive voice by two ways. Now we get two objects, direct object, indirect object. We learned how to find out direct and indirect object by asking a question to verb by what and whom. Now look how to convert it into passive voice. We can take direct object in one sentence and indirect object in other sentence. It means we can convert this active voice into passive voice by two ways, by taking direct object in one sentence and by taking indirect object in second sentence. First, take direct object, a nice gift. Then take proper auxiliary according to tense words. Okay. Then gave into past participle given. Gave into past participle given. Then we have to write indirect object, but before indirect object take preposition to complete its meaning. To me, then by, then him to him, then him to him. It's what? Passive voice. First direct object, proper auxiliary verb, past participle of verb, indirect object with to, then by, then him to him. Now, by taking indirect object, what is indirect object mean? Converts into I, because we have to take at the place of subject. We have to take it at the place of subject. I was, proper auxiliary verb was, I was given, past participle of verb given. Then direct object, a nice gift. A nice gift. Then put by, then him to him. Then him to him. Okay? It is passive voice. I was given a nice gift by him. Look, in this way, we can convert active voice by two ways. By taking direct object in one sentence and by taking indirect object in second sentence. A nice gift was given to me by him, and I was given a nice gift by him. Now next sentence, another one sentence, we should offer him a job. We should offer him a job. Here, two objects, him and job. Now let's decide which is direct and which is indirect. Ask a question to verb by what. What should we offer? What should we offer? We get a job. This part as answer. So it is direct object. It is direct object. What should we offer? A job. It is direct object. To whom? If you ask a question to verb by whom, then we get indirect object. To whom should we offer? Him. It is indirect object. It is indirect object. Okay. Now look, we can convert it into passive voice by two ways. First, take direct object, a job. Modal auxiliary should. It is modal auxiliary, so take be. Take offer into offered. Offer into offered. After offer, take direct object with to, he. Then by, then will to us. Will to us. The job should be offered to him by us. It is passive voice. Look, first direct object, then modal auxiliary, then be, offer into offered, V3, then to with indirect object, then by, then other changes are same. Now take indirect object at the place of subject, him into he. Him into he, because it is into objective case, we have to write at the place of subject. Him into he. Modal auxiliary verb should. Take be, because it is modal auxiliary, so we have to take be. He should be. Offer into offered, a job, direct object by, and will to us. Will to us. It is passive voice. He should be offered a job by us. Okay. In this way, we can convert active into passive by two ways. Now, take some rules. Then you take these examples. After this title, take some rules. First rule, some activized sentences. Some activized sentences may have two objects. May have two objects. May have two objects. Namely, direct and indirect object. Namely, direct and indirect object. Namely, direct and indirect object. Full stop. Second rule, when we ask a question to verb, when we ask a question to verb by what, put verb and what into single in word, commas. When we ask a question to verb by what, then getting answer will be, direct object. Then getting answer will be direct object. Put direct object into single in commas. Full stop. If we ask a question by whom, put whom into single inverted commas by whom, then getting answer will be indirect object. Put indirect object into single inverted commas. Indirect object. Full stop. Last rule. When we take direct object as a subject in the PV, put direct object and subject into single inverted commas. When we take direct object as a subject in PV, comma, take preposition to before indirect object. Take preposition to into single inverted commas before direct object. Before indirect object, not direct. Before indirect object. After the past participle of the verb. Full stop. Other changes are same. Full stop. Okay, now after this rule, take these three examples. Okay, after those rules, take down these three examples. Okay, now look, it was the fourth method having two objects. Now last method has been left. I am starting. Now last method. Passive into activeness. Passive into activeness. Okay, in these four methods we learned how to convert active into passive. Now we are going to learn how to convert passive into active. Just wait, I write some examples. First example, I was called by our teacher. The blood donation camp had been organized by our school. Our projects can be completed in time by us. In time by us. Look, these are the passive eyes. How to recognize whether it is passive or active from a auxiliary verb and past participle of main verb as well as from by. By these three words we can easily say that it is in passive voice. Another one thing is that if the sentence would be started with object or action, if the sentence would be started with action, then that would be passive voice. After recognize voice, we have to know its tense. I was called. Okay, from auxiliary and V3, it is in simple past tense because we use was where plus V3 in simple past. So from auxiliary verb and V3, it is in simple past tense. Now we have to convert it into active voice. First take object at the place of subject, our teacher. Our teacher. Okay. Remove was and where. Remove was and where. Take this V2 called. Write V2 of this V3 because we take V2 in simple past. Yes plus V2 plus O. If the past form is ended with ed, then its third form is also ed. If third form would be ended with ed suffix, then its past form is also same. You should know it. So past form of called is called. Our teacher called. Then take subject of the AB sentence and the place of object. It is in subjective case, convert into objective case because we have to write at the place of object. Our teacher called me. It is passive voice. Once again I tell, we recognize its tense as simple past. Take object at the place of subject, our teacher. Then remove what and where as it is simple past. Then take past form of the verb called, remove by. Then take subject of the given sentence. Subject is I, converts into objective case I into me. Our teacher called me. It is passive voice. The blood donation camp had been organized by our school. From being had been organized and by, it is passive voice, and from had been organized, it is in past perfect. It is in past perfect. Look, from the auxiliary verb been and from V3, we know that it is in past perfect tense. We have to convert into active voice. First take object after by, our school. We have to take this object at the place of subject, our school. Take had, remove been because we don't take been into passive voice. Remove been, our school had. Then past participle of verb organized, already given, put it at the place of verb. Our school had organized. Take the subject of the sentence, the blood donation camp. Okay, it is into active voice. Once again look, it is in past perfect tense. Take object at the place of subject, our school. Then take had, remove been. Take past participle of verb as it is. Then the subject of the given passive voice at the place of object. The blood donation camp. Our school had organized the blood donation camp. Now another one sentence. Our projects can be completed in time by us. Can be completed. From this, it is in passive voice. Take first subject means object at the place of subject. What is object? Us. Convert into we. Us into we. Can. Remove be. Completed into complete. we can complete, then object our projects in time. First, we have taken object at the place of subject us into B, then can remove B, completed into complete, then subject our projects in time. We can complete our projects in time. In this way, we can convert passive voice into active voice. After realizing the tense, after identifying the voice and tense of the sentence, you write all three sentences as I have written. Then I take some more examples. Write all three examples.
सर चालू होता सांगा मला.
झालं सर,
झालं पण झालं
2 मिनिट.
बरं बरं चालते. त्याला फक्त माझा मोबाईल आवडतो मी काय अडचण नाही फक्त शूटिंगचं माझ्याकडे दिलं झालं आपण करून घे सांगा.
Write all these three examples. Okay, if you are completed, then I stop here. I would take some more examples of this fifth method in next lecture. Then I would take some more examples from your textbook. After that, I would give some examples for you to solve. Then this topic would be completed. Already today this topic has been completed. I will take some more examples for practice. Then I have to start direct and indirect speech. It is very important topic from grammar. I take direct and indirect speech in the next lecture.